Hey everybody, back with a new episode of The X-Files. Last episode, we jumped back in, feet first.
Into the fire.
Mulder and Scully have broken up.
Yeah.
Scully did mention that, it's hard to get in contact with him, but they seem friendly. Hopefully we'll get back to that tension that they're, constantly in, and we can maybe, especially they're going to be working together,
oh yeah,
it's going to bring back those old feelings. But she did make it known, how difficult but fulfilling that relationship was. And, then we've got Tad O'Malley over here red-pilling Mulder. So, now we're in a world where Mulder is just there's never, I guess they're saying there were aliens in the 40s. And everything that has happened since then has been the government.
Okay.
But that is just categorically not true. We know. But also they know. Which has been the most frustrating part of it. But, Skinner is here. No Doggett and Monica to speak of.
Just
no,
gone.
even
vanished.
No,
they're an X-File.
Not even an acknowledgement.
They're an X-File. They're gone. No explanation whatsoever.
I'm holding out hope for a cameo or something.
I doubt it.
Yeah.
I feel like if they're, doing things that they know the audience will respond to, they're probably just sweeping them under the rug.
You don't think there's nostalgia?
I would, honestly. I would be like, oh, cool.
Yeah. I have nostalgia.
But I'm okay if they don't. We have nostalgia for Doggett and Monica.
We do. And apparently 2012 was not the end, it was the beginning of the end.
Of course.
It kicked everything off.
Yeah, that's how people explain.
Yeah. That's how we get past that.
No, you misunderstood.
No. We did meet Sveta, who is
briefly
similar to Scully.
She's splendid.
Had been abducted previously, and
also once again, could be the government though. So
always. But they exploded their replica ship. Unless that was not their only one. It might have been an alien that killed her. We'll have to wonder.
I mean, it might not be the only one. Because they made one replica, why couldn't they make another one?
Yeah, sure. I mean, how much of that fucking free energy do they have to make it, though?
We saw a full-on... Whatever.
I know. That's not to get into all that.
What about the ship in the ocean? Was that the government? What about the ship that
was underground?
That exploded all those people, except for William. Mm-hmm. Did humans do that? Idiotic.
Yeah.
No, sorry, that's a really strong word.
That's accurate.
Difficult to believe.
Yes. But now that Sveta's dead, it's reawakened enough in Scully for her to want to pursue answers of her own. Even though she's, as always, worried about Mulder and him diving, head first into this mania that he gets into.
Down.
Oh, yeah. She has to. She has to level him out. So, with this next episode being called Founders Mutation, I'm curious. Emily is of the mindset that we're getting no Monster of the Week.
Yeah, I don't think we are.
I'm curious if this is going to be a Monster of the Week.
6 episodes?
Yeah. When have they ever, kept on and kept on?
6 episodes.
That's true. But
There's been at least 6 episodes
I
of
just
Myth-Arc.
know the X-Files formula. I just don't think they're going to abandon that.
The ultimate X-Files fan over here.
Shut up. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if you're right about it, but also, I don't want it. I want some levity.
What is it? I
see it and I reject it.
Yeah. Your reality and I substitute my own.
Yes. But Founders Mutation, I mean, I guess we have to...
The Founding Fathers?
We also have to acknowledge the motherfucker that's not dead. Smoking Man.
Oh, yeah. Oh, my God.
Still kicking.
Yeah. He'll be alive as long as Morleys are around. Do you think he's vaping now?
Probably.
Blowing fat?
I don't know. I think he's more of a classic man. I think he would keep with it. But this, I mean, Founder's Mutation, it might be explaining like how he's alive or
Oh, okay,
something.
yeah. I was thinking Founding Fathers, like taking it back.
Well, he's
There was a alien.
a founding member of the syndicate.
That's true.
So, but Mutation also, we're dealing with like alien splicing DNA on
The
top.
syndicate. They were a nice.
It was clarifying with them. Like we knew who to hate,
Exactly, and like
who to focus in.
the realism of it all, but not real, not too real.
Well, they're getting super real here, but then also getting so fucking outlandish. They can't just, I don't know. It's just like having just like a Fox News guy and Mulder being with him. Like, let's go. This is the right. You've got it, man. Not my favorite aspect of what happened last episode, but we'll see what we get into this time. So here we go.
Rough weekend? A humdinger. Work or pleasure? I haven't known pleasure for quite some time.
He's a guy. Humdinger.
Oh my.
God, anyone hear that? Sorry.
Please don't. Please don't. Please don't. Please don't. Now you're here.
Oh, yeah, it is here.
Oh no.
No, dude, no.
In a suit?
What do you make of this, Scully?
Well, it seems that Dr. Sanjay had a psychotic break and committed suicide. Note the letter opener sticking out of his head.
Call him, I wonder.
Can we confirm that you have security cameras watching over the
I think at
entire
the end
complex?
it was said that the X-Files was like real
That
or
one.
something.
So a few more out there.
Yes.
In that case, I'd like to see all of the tape.
I think we were yelling about Smoky Man.
All right. I'll have them sent over.
I just now
But for
remember
now-
that.
Okay, that was kind of
Secure this room?
important for us a bit.
Oh, we are finished. There's someone to talk to every night. Gupta.
Dr. Sanjay is from Western India. Gupta is a Marathi word. It means secret.
Is that guy bothering you?
Can we go somewhere more private?
I don't know you well enough.
I'm safe. You can trust me.
That whole exchange, is that guy bothering you? From then on, it just sounded very much like
I mean,
a cup at a bar.
well,
It's not looking any different.
You're repressed.
so funny.
Finally let go of all that self-loathing and that judgment, and I'm free. Stop tormenting yourself.
Aw.
Truth is in here.
Well, maybe Krychek comes back.
I've heard something like that. Hey, listen, I gotta tell you. Sanjay is dead.
Probable cause of death is the introduction, self-propelled, of a letter opener into the cerebral cortex by way of the ear canal.
I just tried to make him feel better.
Oh.
I saw where he lived. There's nothing there. He lived an antiseptic life.
He lived 2 lives.
If he left a note on his hand, maybe he left other clues.
But where? We've checked out every square inch of his apartment.
God damn.
Well, he leased a place that only Gupta knew about.
Is this an ad for this car?
I don't know.
They look so young. None of them look older than 10.
Oh man.
Look at the backgrounds.
It's a clinical setting. It looks like it might be a hospital.
Oh no.
shit.
Here we go.
Of course it's him.
Yeah.
Are you okay?
It's like somebody trying to send a message.
The bureaucracy in the FBI has become increasingly complex and inefficient. It might take days for your instant report in order to close the investigation and make it through
So
the proper
real.
channels. Welcome back, you two.
So
I can't believe
exciting.
we missed that.
Well,
I really want to go back and just like hear them say it.
I'll bring it back up.
Look at those birds.
Maybe they seeded the lawn that morning.
Infrasound, Scully. Vibrations inaudible to the human ear, but known to drive the worms up through the soil to the surface in response to them.
I have a number I can call. I'll agree to relay a message.
Thank you.
Ask Dr. Goldman if he'll talk to us about the Founder's Mutation.
Ooh, just saying it.
Stay here.
My baby's not right. They saw it on the ultrasound thing,
More than
and I
mutations.
had a feeling, ever since I got pregnant. But everybody here has the same story.
Do you ever think about William?
Of course I do, but I feel like I've had to put that behind me.
He'd be 15 years old now.
Oh my
We talk about
god.
William.
Oh my god, do you think that was the
Missed
kid who
every single year of his life.
walked in front of their car?
Sometimes I hate
What was it
myself
for?
I didn't have the courage to stand by him.
You did what you did to keep him safe.
What is
Hands
this?
are sweaty.
Ew, that's you.
We're gonna get you to the hospital and take some x-rays to make sure you don't have a concussion, okay?
Look at his arm.
Uh-oh. Is he gonna have like a abnormality?
Yeah, I mean, that's what she's
She can't even have a happy dream?
Oh,
Scully.
stop.
Adam, you have a visitor.
Oh my god.
It is set up like a...
Like a zoo.
Yeah.
I am searching for the key that was the seed to all of these terrible genetic abnormalities.
The kind of shit that
Alien
gets written
DNA.
about in books for...
Is that why the Department of Defense is funding your research?
I was told that you were the rational one.
Not when it comes
She's
to
a doctor.
I'm afraid that is all the time
What's
that I
the
have.
job
Sarah
that?
will show you out.
This way,
That's
please.
what Spetha said she could
Didn't
do.
answer my question.
No.
Checking cameras in the
Her
area.
stomach. Yeah.
No
They took her
witnesses.
baby.
What about the baby?
What is the
What are you
deal
talking about?
with this show?
They love to title into
They love
this.
to have a
Baby's
baby
gone.
thing.
In 1973, the syndicate was convened to assist in a project to colonize the world by creating alien-human hybrids. The project was ultimately unsuccessful. I doubt they ever stopped trying. 17 years ago, Jackie Golden was remanded to St. Elizabeth's Hospital as a forensics patient. She was adjudicated criminally insane.
Dr. Goldman's wife.
She was convicted of murdering her baby. That body also was never found.
Goldman
I'm
is
sure she
sus.
was criminally insane.
Yeah, she must have been hysterical.
Somebody took her baby. She never had a baby. What baby?
She fell in the pool. And nobody noticed. Molly was underwater for at least 10 minutes. She
10
should have been
minutes.
dead. I never told anyone else this.
Oh,
Not only was
creepy.
she alive. I want my daughter, Augustus.
She is safe, so are you right here with me.
What did you do to her?
Jackie.
Cover
Took
her.
Molly away.
Sometimes you gotta cut
He
me.
hid her from me, so I got in the car and I drove. I just drove, no idea where to go. I knew there was no chance they would leave me alone. I had another baby in my belly.
They?
The government.
Magic
Augustus
words.
worked for them. I thought I was gonna die. But that's when I heard the sound. It was so loud. And I knew what I had to do.
You did it! Honey, no!
What?
No!
Everything that I know about psychology tells me that she's delusional at that moment.
She didn't seem
There's nothing
delusional.
about her that I trust.
She heard a tone and her head a screech. That's what happened to me. He's cleaning the office directly above the secured servers vault. He's no more than 15 feet away from Dr. Sanjay at the time of his death.
We'd like to speak with Carl Gilligan and his mother.
You didn't give birth to Kyle. Where'd you find him?
Get the hell off my porch.
Your son is unique. Have you ever wondered why?
Is that the baby? Oh my god. Did you know that already?
No, I just...
Okay. Is common or?
Find her.
Whatever you're doing, stop right there.
Is this the kid who walked in front of their car? There we go.
Please don't take him.
You got inside my head. You can make people hear things. Like you just did, like you did to me in Sanjay's apartment. You heard Jackie's story.
Very similar to Mulder and Samantha.
He has her.
Why'd we
Where's
take him
Molly?
to this guy?
How do you know that name?
So she can breathe underwater
Molly?
and move stuff? Is that the girl from there?
No.
No, not her.
You're not my sister. No!
Very Samantha. Is she a clone? She's the girl from the big before, right?
You ready?
That was moving stuff.
You guys really think that you're gonna be able to do anything to them? Like,
They're like fucking the Wanda and Pietro.
they're like, Shark Boy and Lava Girl.
God.
Yeah, get the bad man for once.
Yeah, get the bad man. Who is your
Why
father?
did he accidentally hurt the other doll though? To death?
He just couldn't control it. I guess with his sister he can.
He was just trying to find her.
Yeah. Oh, slick.
Trace.
They need to cut this out.
Who's that?
His dream fucking William.
He's a little hat.
Why couldn't this just have been
I'm
the
gonna go
truth?
up there someday.
William!
Oh God.
Oh my god, it's like Samantha. Oh my god! It's exactly like Samantha.
They looked at the same picture, William. Oh, that's probably the only picture they have.
Stop.
No, that wouldn't be the only picture they have. Scully would have taken tons of pictures.
This was sad.
It was. Why do you do this? How do you do this?
This is what you've done. You didn't have to make it this way, but now this is. But I mean,
at least they talked about William.
And the fact that, like, maybe that would have happened to him. Maybe this is them justifying what they did. I mean, because it's not like we blame Scully for what she did. We just hate that they put her in the position to do it. So if this is showing us basically a potential future, or at least what Mulder and Scully, what their worst fears would have been if he had been their son, had kept, I mean, he's always going to be their son, but I mean, I guess, whatever. So, I mean, this was what I would call a hybrid episode. It's maybe related with the genetic testing and everything, but it did kind of touch on like a Monster of the Week vibe, which I'm happy about. And yes, I forgot to mention, I just vaguely remembered reading that one of you guys were like, last episode when you were freaking out about the Smoking Man, he was like, reopen the X-Files.
Yeah, we need to watch
pull
that.
It back up. Well, I'll pull it up.
I mean, they revealed
I deleted
freaking... The Smoking Man was still alive. What were we supposed to do? Be silent?
I know. You can't drop a truth bomb like that when we're like freaking out.
Yes?
See, he's got
Get
like
a better look at
burns and
him
shit.
too, yeah.
Yes. I see. We have a small problem.
Who's this?
They've reopened the X-Files.
That is what he said. I'm just always so distracted by it.
I know.
I'm not even sure.
Well, not with a lot of fanfare. It's not like there was a ribbon
Not
cutting.
with the fanfare it deserved.
No, not with like us
Also,
rejoicing.
why not start the episode with them
Yeah.
going to the basement?
Yeah, and like
With the
setting their
freaking poster on the wall.
Yeah.
Give the people what they want.
need a new one now.
Well, okay, that's fine. They make them everywhere now.
What do you think about this? I thought it was pretty interesting. I thought it tied in well to seeming what this season is going to be like, and a lot of William stuff. But maybe it was just because this episode was so kind of relevant to what they had gone through. Do you think this is like their homage or their kind of tribute to William, and that we won't really touch on it again?
I hope not.
But they saved.
Really do hope not.
They were able to save this kid from hurting anybody else by reuniting him with his sister. I guess they've got control of their powers when they're together,
which is cool.
Yeah, it was definitely giving me like Mulder and Samantha. So I like that they were able to give them a seeming happy ending.
That episode's not really close. I mean, I guess it is because they found out how that guy committed suicide. But like, there's all those kids. Was that the founder?
I think so. Yeah.
Okay.
Like, I'll go back to the flashback with the wife leaving him and she cut him. He just didn't have a beard.
Yeah. I just thought he'd be harder to get to.
Isn't that him?
Oh, are you right here with me?
What did you do to her?
Jackie.
Yeah, he's just scruffy and not scruffy. And got glasses. I think it's him.
He was way easier to get to than I thought he was going to be. And this doesn't seem like a high-powered executive type.
No.
He seemed like he was, I don't know. I guess I just had a different impression of what he was going to be like in my head.
Maybe so. But I think this is a decent episode. They kind of just are right back in it.
Yeah. I mean, we would like a little more fanfare, but you know what? At least they're here in the X-Files with their guns and their badges.
Yeah, that's him. That scene at the bar is so funny. So funny. But I don't know, they're working together. It doesn't seem awkward or weird. I feel like they're gonna do what they always fucking do. I'm sure they're hooking up off camera. We'll never know about it. But it's not like they're not awkward around each other.
No.
But they were together for so many years. It would be awkward to work with your ex. It just would.
Not for them.
Not for them.
Not for them, it's not.
Do you think we'll see this new eugenics come around again with the alien splicing shit?
No idea. I should ask you these questions. I feel like you have theories.
I don't. That's what I'm asking you. I just wonder how tied into everything this maybe is.
I mean, I guess everything's going to be tied in if the only time the aliens were ever involved was the Roswell situation. Then everything's tied into each other because that's the only time that alien DNA has ever touched the soil here, except for when they birthed human beings.
Yeah, you remember that?
Remember when remember the other movie?
Oh yeah, that was
where there was a giant spaceship.
Remember Paperclip when Mulder saw it? But it still could be the government. Could be the government. Could be the government.
I don't know about the one. I don't know about the movie.
It's not. It's not just the government. It's not. What about the shapeshifters? Like, you think those are?
Oh yeah,
government created? They're not. I mean, the super soldiers.
The stabbies.
Yeah,
the stabby things. That was definitely alien technology of a stabby thing.
What about his green gooey body?
And all of the black. All of that was.
Remember when we saw those fucking aliens all get shot? They were like treated like lepers, and they were all just rounded up and shot.
No, am I thinking of the right thing where they had them all like covered up?
Yeah.
Was there a plane crash in that same episode? I might be confused.
I don't know if that was the same, but it's all, you know. We don't need to convince ourselves. We know that there are ones.
We're being gaslit by them.
They are. They're inveigling us.
Obfuscating us.
But, yeah, we're back. We're back.
We're so back.
They're like in Skinner's office. Like, it's all very familiar. It's all very cute.
He's posturing in front of people and then immediately just being like, but you got the info, right?
Yeah. And you know, honestly, when it started affecting him, I was like, oh, here we go. Mulder's about to be in it this episode. He's going to be like slowly getting worse, trying to eventually kill himself.
Sure.
Trying to kill himself. But no, it was just, but it was just kind of like.
Because he's, I guess, stopped.
He was, thankfully spared.
The first time
the worst
Mulder had that happen, where was he? Was he in that building?
He was in that house. Or no, he might have been in the building.
I know that one time he was outside of the boys' house. And it only happened to him twice, right?
Yeah.
He was in that house. Why was that? He was probably trying to find information out about his sister. That's who was in the walls.
Careful.
That's who was in the... Okay. That makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah.
We put it together!
Do you like that they like gave us those dream sequences? Does it make you like
wistful,
but also like just more mad about what they did? It's like they're playing with fire. They're trying to justify themselves, but they're also like reminding us what they did. And you know, as much as we were like wondering whether or not this was going to be a continued arc, I'm glad we didn't see Tad O'Malley. So I take that as a win. Anytime we don't deal with that.
He's going to be back.
He'll be back for sure, but he's not going to be in every episode, thankfully. But this did feel like them just working a case again. Although, like, it's weird, like, we didn't see their badges at all. I feel like they need to lean in more to, like, we need the classic look.
We need some Scully and Mulder. It's me. Immediately. If they don't do that, I swear.
We need some sunflower seeds. Oh.
Did we not get sunflower seeds? Or was that the movie? That was the movie.
We need hit on some isms of the show.
What?
Please.
And not him stomping on the poster. That doesn't count.
That was so rude.
The poster is all of us. The poster is like my family.
So is Scully pulling double duty? She's still working?
She always has.
But she's working at that hospital still?
Also, is that hospital not sus?
For the second time? It's sus. It is. Yeah. It is. And her being involved in it, they're gonna reel her back into something. But
that doctor worked at the hospital? Augustus? The founder?
Augustus Gloot. Yeah.
Every time they've said it, I thought, okay.
Yeah.
And so the hospital she was working at was just doing all that.
It was maybe a wing that she wasn't aware of.
It was the what wing could Belle not go to?
Belle?
Beauty Days.
Yeah,
the West Wing. I don't want to say West Wing. It can't be the West Wing.
It's gotta be the East Wing.
East Wing.
So.
You must never go there.
Maybe. Yeah. I'm happy with this. I think this was a fine episode. Yeah. No, I'm always just like, what bad's gonna happen? Like,
when's the other shoe gonna drop?
When is the other shoe gonna drop?
No, I think we're what do you mean?
In terms of like hating what they're doing.
Oh yeah. I mean, I guess it's probably just a disappointment.
But I'm not disappointed. I mean, I'm a little annoyed by them trying to like rewrite history. But you and I are not like keepers of the canon, you know? We're not like, you better not fuck with like exactly.
I mean, I can be sometimes.
Sure, but like.
It depends on what you do.
So much stuff is so like convoluted that I'm just like, I'll go with whatever
kind of
you
just
say.
Like, as long as, you know, they're on good terms, then I'm good.
Yeah. That's more important to me. I mean, I'm intrigued by what they're setting up with like.
I mean, the thing that pissed me off the most, other than William, of course, which was probably the worst thing to ever happen in the X-Files.
Besides the lone gunman getting
killed. The lone gunman! How did you do this?
Yeah.
I'm never gonna.
I don't know.
Never gonna be
maybe, but that makes me actually feel good about our experience. Like, sorry about your guys' experience. But our experience, like, if, you know, I don't love that it's just they needed a new idea and the retconning shit or just pretending shit didn't happen. And that is frustrating and annoying. Yeah. But going forward, it's like. I mean,
I'm always like, you know, I've always like, let's be careful with our positive.
I feel like the super soldier stuff was more annoying than this.
Yeah. I mean, it's probably because we didn't have our mains.
Our mains.
What if the mains were in there?
Yeah, well, it was an insult to injury type situation. Yeah. Whereas this, we got our mains, so glass half full.
What if one of them was just like, this is ridiculous. About this super soldiers. This is.
Well, you know.
What is happening here? This is.
I do miss Doggett's energy.
I mean, I would like to see them. I would like for Mulder and Doggett to have a little bit of a scuffle.
Yeah, or just like, do they have Gibson? Like, that's the question I'd want to know. Are they still together?
Wait, oh yeah! Forgot they adopted Gibson.
I mean, I think it's implied, you know?
They have to.
Like,
they have to bring Gibson back.
Well, if they do, they better bring Doggett.
He's the
and
OG
Monica.
splice DNA, right? No?
I don't know if he's born with it or
I think
Maybelline.
both Mulder and Scully have splice DNA. Right?
Don't set me up. Oh God, I don't know. But I mean, Scully ran her blood last episode, and she has it, and she's not like she doesn't have any like dysfunction.
Yeah.
Other than being like eternally.
Maybe it's like it works if the aliens do it, but if people do it, it's always fucking up.
Maybe so, but Scully was taken by the government. It was the government.
But that was a long time ago.
It's different now. Whatever. Whatever happened to the shit in the drinking water?
The chloramine?
The chloramine.
What about Lucy Lawless? She just back to the water.
I mean, she's definitely still alive if Norar survived. Okay, well, not bad. Not bad. Not mad.
Not bad, not mad.
I would like some tension.
There's a little.
Is there? I didn't feel it this episode.
No, not really.
They were just kind of working the case.
Yeah, but they're friendly.
She was worried about him and his little hearing, but he wasn't in too. They need to be. Someone needs to be in peril. It needs to be like someone
or another love interest. Not love interest, but like another lust interest.
That would be fun. I would enjoy that.
Let's do it.
Let's see how they really still feel.
Well, never mind.
What?
I was just gonna say they probably cool off their jets on the lustiness, the horniness, but probably not actually.
No, come on. It's been a while.
No, I just meant like as they're older, not between each other.
Oh.
Exactly. That's why I said never mind.
No, that's eternal for him. Okay, well. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll be back soon.